Reading is an art done by a lot of students and people, but not many persons know the different styles of reading. And in this video, I am going to be sharing 5 distinct styles of reading which will benefit you and which will help you to maximize them as regard whatever activity you are geared at achieving. Number 1, skimming. Skimming is done to have the general impression of the book or the educational material you're learning. This is about learning, having a familiarization of what you want to learn, having the main or the general idea of the writer. And now in skimming, you could look at the summaries, you could look at the paragraphs, just the first 2 to 3 lines. You're not expected to go through words, all the words, every word in the educational material. So for skimming, you just only look for the general idea and the specific idea, and then you move on. The second style of reading is scanning. Scanning involves that you go through the word by word, but looking for a specific information. You are desirous to get the specific information that you are going for. Now the difference between scanning and skimming is that skimming, you go for the main idea, is an overview, while for scanning you're looking for a specific information. The third style of reading is called pleasurable reading. This form of reading requires that there's no pressure on you. You're only doing this for fun. You're doing it to have fun. You could be also doing it to pass time, to make good use of your time, to improve on your vocabulary, to improve your knowledge on a certain aspect. But you are not under any pressure to replicate it or to put it down or to explain to another person. You just use the information to have a good time. And most times a lot of people read novels, newspaper, magazine as a form of pleasurable reading. The next type of reading, which is the fourth, is critical reading. And in critical reading, your purpose is to find the author point of view, the writer's point of view, what motivated him or her to write that particular educational material. What is his bias or her bias? All right, you are asking questions to understand why the writer came to a certain conclusion. You are not there to criticize his work or her work. You're only there to understand why, the reason why, and see from the perspective of the author. And the last style of reading, which is the 5th style of reading, is called detailed reading. And in detailed reading, your goal is to understand the whole component of the book or the piece of information. They're finding connection between all the information and linking it into one. You have in this type of reading, you look for details. You write down what you have learned. You criticize. You consult other materials because you want to understand the full scope. You want to have a full understanding of everything that is in the educational material. And so this is the type of reading that students ought to use if they want to retain and recall information. This is the type of style of reading that students should use if they want to excel in their academics. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please, if you have, please subscribe, like the video, and also share with someone whom you feel would need this educational video. My name is Obon. Thank you very much for listening.